Let's be honest. Losing weight isn't just about eating less and moving more. If it were that simple, everyone would succeed. Yet countless people struggle despite their best efforts. Why? Because stop being the chubby guy isn't just about knowing what to do. It's about actually following through. I know this firsthand. I tried every diet, every workout, every shortcut. Some worked temporarily, but the weight always crept back. I felt frustrated, trapped in an endless cycle of effort and disappointment. The worst part? That feeling makes me feel like eating sweets. I know I am not alone with this. So many people start motivated only to give up weeks later when the results slow down or life gets in the way. The frustration builds, and there you are, sitting on the couch eating snacks to make you feel better in the moment. And you wonder if you'll ever break free from the cycle. The truth is, the problem isn't you, it's the approach. Stick with me, by the end of this, you'll know exactly how to make weight loss inevitable. My turning point came after yet another failed attempt, not proud of it. I'd spent 2 weeks following a very strict diet, measuring every bite and forcing myself through exhausting workouts. Then one day after a long, stressful workday, there I find myself eating 2 entire bags of chips and ordered 2 pulled pork burgers with fries. It was delicious, but I felt awful. And I wasn't even that hungry. I was just too exhausted and the willpower was gone. Next day I stepped on the scale and saw almost no change. Frustrated, I told myself maybe I just don't have the discipline for this. My problem wasn't the food was too tasty or there was no chance to resist. I could have. It really all came down to my approach. I was treating weight loss like a test of will, in which I'd battle every day. But in reality, I needed a system that worked with my life, not against it. That realization changed everything. Instead of relying on motivation, I started focusing on habits and structure. And that's when I finally started seeing results. Lasting results. So, what if I told you that failure wouldn't be even an option? That once you implement the right strategies, losing weight won't feel like a struggle. In the next few minutes, I'll break down the key elements that make weight loss sustainable and effortless. Find your why. Motivation fades, but a strong reason keeps you going. Maybe it's improving your health, being confident on a date, or setting an example for your kids. Write it down, doesn't matter what it is, and use a vision board to push you every day. Next, you gotta set measurable goals. Instead of vague aspirations, define specific time-bound objectives. For example, I'm going to lose 10 pounds in 3 months to feel confident enough to go on a date again. And I'm gonna go to the gym 3 times a week and prepare my own meals. Write that all down and add it to the vision board. Next, you gotta build an environment for success. You gotta stock up on healthy foods. Meal prep in advance is super beneficial, I can't stress that enough. And you gotta eliminate easy access to temptations. There's gotta be no easy way to cheat. Next, you gotta develop automatic habits. The real secret to lasting weight loss isn't discipline, it's making good choices effortlessly. When habits replace decision fatigue, consistency becomes natural. Next is track and adjust. Weigh yourself weekly, take progress photos, and adjust based on trends rather than daily functions. If you track your progress, those small wins weekly will give you that momentum and push you to keep going. Next, I am going to talk about a little bit of nutrition. It is very helpful to balance calories and dial in your nutrition. Try to eat in a slight calorie deficit. Focus on whole foods and avoid highly processed options that lead to overeating. And also move more without overcomplications, like walking daily, strength training, and staying active outside and do structured workouts are going to make a big impact. Honestly, you don't even need a gym. Just do some push-ups, sit-ups, or something else at home. There's so many options out there, you'll be able to find the workout that will match your current fitness level. Next, I gotta talk about this. Poor sleep disrupts hunger hormones and metabolism, making weight loss harder than it needs to be. So make sure you're sleeping at least 7 to 8 hours every day. So, what's the real secret? Systems over willpower. That's the secret. Instead of relying on short bursts of motivation, build habits that make success inevitable. Once weight loss stops feeling like a constant battle, maintaining it becomes second nature. There you go, you now have everything you need to lose weight effortlessly. Also, if you're low in confidence, check out this next video.